Ready, aim, fire.
Here's a story time. Alright, so a couple of years, see, I used to be a skateboarder, and, I think it was probably a year or two ago, me and my friend went to, one of these, like, skate parks that, like, it's free, and the stupid thing is it was raining. I drove there, it wasn't really raining. My mom was telling me to not go because it was going to start raining, and I was like, nah, we're fine. We're good. So I go, we get there. It was about a 20-minute drive. So we get there, and I swear, as soon as we get there, it just started fucking just pour. I was like, what the? So I looked at him, and he looked at me, and we was both like, alright, should we stay? And we was like, fuck it. We skateboard. I was the first one to go in there, and it was like super slick. Because these were metal ramps. I go up the ramp, kind of slide. I was like, oh shit. And then I go down. I drop down the little mini. And then I go up the half pipe. And as soon as I did that, I fucking fell and hit my damn shoulder. Oh my god, dude. So he was laughing. He thought that was funny as shit, me falling and hitting my shoulder. I got back up. And then I gave him the board. And I was like, alright, let's see what you got. So he goes down the big kind of ramp that was kind of slanted. I legit busted out. Like, this motherfucker fell from like probably 3 feet in the air and lands right on his ass. I was dying fucking laughing. From that high up in the air on his ass, I was just the way that he just flipped and just bammed on his ass, I was dying laughing. I mean, that was so fucking funny to me. But anyway, so we started to play a game. So with the Rochambeau or rock paper scissors, I went up and tried the 5-0 backside grind on the fucking ramp. Well, what happened is I go up, hook. I didn't even hook the damn thing. I go up, try to do it. The front wheel caught, slipped, and all I know is I fell from like probably 5 to 6 feet in the air and landed smack on my damn head. Alright. So I hit my head or near my eyebrow. Okay, so I hit near my eyebrow and fucking had to go to the hospital and get stitches. Now this ain't the worst part of it all. So the worst part of it all though is, I mean, it's not really the worst part, but I think it's kind of stupid. Mom gets there. Okay, so after I hit my head, I was sitting there and I looked at my friend and I was like, how bad is it? And this motherfucker looks at it and he says, I can see your brain. I'm sitting there like, oh shit. I'm thinking, oh god, he can see my brain. Like, oh shit, I'm dead. Like, okay. Now he is over exaggerating this shit, like, to the max, apparently. I was a little scared. I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? So I walked up to these 2 girls that was playing in the playground, because there was like a playground near the skate park. It was kind of a small skate park too. So I walked up to the girls and I was like, can I, and their grandparents were outside. I was like, can I go up to there and get some help? And then they was like, yeah, sure. So I go up there, I'm like looking down, I'm looking at my hand, and my whole face was just covered in blood, and freaking, my hands were covered in blood. I'm sitting there thinking, oh damn, I'm dying, or some shit. Like, I was kind of scared, not even gonna lie, So I walked up to them, and they was like, what happened to you? And I was like, I hit my head. And they was like, oh, yeah. I'm thinking, can't you, like, tell that I hit, like, what the fuck? Like, anyways, so, hit my head, went up to them, so then, they said, should we call 911, or, and I was like, no, don't call 911, don't do that, whatever you do, don't, because that would be stupid, I know, right? So, and it was like, how about call your parents? And I was like, I was sitting there and she went inside and she grabbed like a wet rag or whatever, like some big rag. I think it was a dry rag. No, it was kind of wet. So she grabs that and then she gives it to me, and I swear this freaking whole rag, by the time my mom got there, was covered. I mean, covered in blood. I mean, her freaking poor rag. So my mom gets there after we called her. She was freaking out, so I had to grab the phone because my friend was sitting there saying that we got into an accident, which my mom thought was a car accident, which was not good. So I had to hurry up and grab the phone and fix the situation. Okay. So my mom gets here, probably 10-20 seconds later. Here comes a damn cop. A freaking cop comes, and I was like, oh shit, this has got to get worse. So the cop goes up to my car and starts looking at it, and seemed like he was writing it. I don't know what the hell he was actually doing. And then my mom was sitting there hollering and saying he's over here, and I'm thinking in my mind, oh god, I'm gonna probably go to jail. Okay, so the cop gets there, and then maybe like 10 seconds later, my dad arrives and then walks up to the cop and says, yes, he owns it, blah, blah, blah. And then my mom goes up, and then I get up and walked over there and was talking to the cop. And he was like being super fucking sarcastic. I mean so sarcastic. I was like, oh my fucking shit, you gotta be joking me. So he was looking at it and he was like, there's been a bunch of calls, because I had a red Mustang, because I sold the damn thing. But I had a red Mustang, and he was sitting there saying there's been someone with a red Mustang that's coming over here cussing people out and skateboarding on the streets and all this shit. And he was like, is that you? And I was like, hell fucking no. Like, I was like, no, that's not me. And he was like, okay. And then he was like, so you hit your head? And I was like, yep. Was you wearing a helmet? Nope. He's like sitting there saying, oh, well, you should have been wearing a helmet. Oh, did you know that on this big sign right here, it says that you have to wear a helmet? I was like, no, I didn't know that. I'm sitting there thinking in my head, why the hell would I want to read a big ass sign? Like, come on, I'm not here to read, I'm here to skate. Let's see here. So he was being sarcastic, and he was like, do you want me to call the ambulance? I was like, no. He was like, what do you want me to get you, like something to put on that or whatever? And I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So he opens up his trunk and gets me like a freaking first aid. I don't even know what the fuck it was, some type of bandage thing. Anyways, so, and it's funny because my friend literally, as soon as the cop gets there, hides in the person's house. It seemed like he was like, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. He literally stayed there the whole time the cop was there. As soon as the cop leaves, my friend comes out. Shorten this up, I hit my head, had to go get 4 or 5 stitches. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I know I'm not really that good at storytelling, but I hope you enjoyed it anyways, because I enjoyed telling it. It was a pretty crazy little accident. And no, you couldn't see my brain or anything like that. It was just the way it kind of looked. Leave a like if you would like to see more hear more stories from me. Leave a comment and subscribe to my channel.